Hi, thanks for joining me for this episode of Dyslexia Solutions. I have something very different and special for you all because I want to address executive functioning. Why isn't your child organized? Why is it so hard to have them remember to do their homework? Why don't they copy their notes? Why don't they just do what the teacher tells them to do? If these are questions you've asked yourself about your child, it could be dyslexia, but it could also be just executive functioning needs to be improved. And I'm going to tell you about the X39 patch by Lightwave. So I have it on the back of my neck right now, but I have a used patch on my hand because I want to show you how easy it is to apply to your child. They could hide it behind them. And this has helped with mental clarity. It has helped with focus. It has helped with energy. It has helped with deeper sleep. Your child would wear the patch for 12 hours and take it off for 12 hours. So I like to put it on, when your child goes to school, 7 o'clock in the morning, take it off at 7 at night. And then you will get an envelope of 30 patches. So every day you're going to apply the new patch. I want to talk to you about something. I'm going to talk to the needs of the students right now, and then I'm going to talk to the needs of the adults that are over 50 years old. So you want to listen to this YouTube in its entirety. So organization skills, we all know what the kids need. They need colored folders, they need colored Post-it notes, colored highlighters, they need a binder with different tabs. And so every class, when they're in high school, they're going to need a tab for every class. And you see that in college. In college, you just might want a whole binder for every class because you're going to fill it up so much more. But it starts in elementary school and it goes to middle school and to high school, where you'll have tab dividers. They even have the notebooks with the thick lines going to thin lines, but there's tabs built into that. So it's remarkable how they're teaching the organizational skills, and kids need to be taught how to use those different tabs for different subjects. So we want to talk about the Post-it notes, strategies for organization. Then I want to talk about the mental clarity. When your kids are taking notes, they need to be taught, use different color pens for different topics. Maybe the subject will be in black, but the actual text will be in blue as they're writing notes. And then when they have highlighters, I like to highlight the titles in one color by either circling it or underlining it. Even with a star, an asterisk would be fine. But using different markers for different parts of a child's notes. So I want to talk about the deeper sleep your child will have. When your child has a better sleep, they're going to have more energy in the morning. They're not going to be grumpy. They're not going to argue with siblings. They're going to be more alert and ready for class. So my husband and I have an amazing marriage, but I'll tell you, with these patches, we just are even more joyful and our communication is even more calm. So that's going to be helpful for kids. And then I want to bring in something else, which is my music app that kids can practice the music app. It's called CDSM. And you're going to find your child has more clarity when they're practicing the app. I'm going to have the link in this text below where your child, you could access the app. I have a YouTube I just did where the app is for 17 and above because I didn't intend for kids to be alone with it. There's different parental restrictions that have to be lifted for that. And I didn't want to mess with all that with my app. So you could get some spelling practice for your child, but you're going to notice if they don't have dyslexia, they're going to have stronger clarity as they listen to music in the left ear and they have the spelling exercises in the right ear. And if they don't even want to use the dichotic method, it's called, with the earbud in the left and the right, you could just listen to it and just do the spelling exercises. But I want you to know that this will de-stress a child before a test. When they have their midterms or when they have finals coming up, they get so stressed out. And so this patch is going to help with their mental clarity to study. It's going to calm them down for the midterms and their finals, and even doing the homework. So I want you to really seriously consider this patch, the X39, for your child. Now for adults over 50 years old, if you're younger, you can listen to this too, but I want to address the parents who are working with young kids, and I want to talk about your memory. A lot of adults will do Sudoku and they'll do memory games. So I want to ask you, are those to strengthen your memory as a hobby and you enjoy it and it's fun? Or are they to strengthen your memory and you'd really like to have something else strengthening your memory because you have other things you'd rather be doing? So you need to try this patch because it will give you mental clarity and stamina that you're looking for in these other memory exercises. And I thought it was really interesting when we are young adults, you know, you might take a certain pill that's in a 30-month packet that's teaching you organization of when to take the pill. What about when you are taking supplements? You get little morning and night packets to learn when to take those supplements. But what if you take a lot more supplements than just morning and night? So I actually take a lot of supplements, and I have 2 boxes that say Sunday through Saturday. I fill one and then I fill the second one. And it's amazing how you would forget to take all those supplements unless you put them in an organizational container. So these are organization skills that we use as adults. So I know this patch is going to help you be organized about many things. You're going to want to get those color folders out too. You're going to want to get those highlighters out. So you're going to also have deeper sleep with this patch. You're going to have dreams. So I want to ask you, pick up a journal and have a pen with your journal next to your bed, because these patches are going to let you have deeper dreams. And sometimes God gives us ideas of what we're supposed to do in our business, what we're, how I'm going to speak on a YouTube, or, you want to write these ideas down. And the neat thing is when you have these dreams, you'll have better clarity to remember them, and you'll be more awake to write them down. How many times do you get up and you have a dream and you think, oh, I'll remember it, and you don't remember it? Or how many times do you wake up and you have a dream and you're just too tired to write it down? Well, take the challenge. This is a 30-day challenge to allow you to dream deeper. Have that journal and pen by your bed. And even if you have ideas of what you want to do with your kids or whatever, be able to journal it. You're going to wake up brighter, more alertness to write down the dream. That's what I experienced, and it's pretty amazing. And then I also want to say that if you're in an amazing marriage, it will give you calmness and more joy, even in an amazing marriage. I didn't know how much extra calm, how more calm I could be, or that it was even necessary, but it does. It really helps bring calmness to your life, to your relationships. And, if you're suffering with anxiety, stress, you do a lot of multitasking. What about taking care of grandkids, taking care of multiple kids, your neighbor's kids? It's going to help you. So how do you get this amazing patch? It's called the X39 patch by Lightwave. You can go to my website. It's called nopills.com, but put that hyphen in between the no pills. So it's no-pills.com. And there's a lot of information there. I even have a YouTube up there sharing a testimony. What I found was very interesting is that kids with seizures have been helped. Kids with autism have been helped. And I even thought it would be amazing to have an extra package of these patches. You get 30 patches in an envelope. And how amazing to have somebody make a donation and give this to someone in a low-income home that really needs some help with their kid with ADHD, but they just can't afford the $99. I actually had somebody make a donation, and she made the donation on my dyslexia website. So it's dys-sol.com. And she just texted me, use this for your patches. She didn't want to try the patches, but she knew my heart and she wanted to share it with somebody else. And she wanted me to share it with somebody else. She didn't want to market it herself. And I thought that was wonderful. So I have shared it with people who were, had pain, that were out of surgeries and needed rapid recovery, and other people. So that would be an amazing way to help pay it forward if you don't want to do the marketing of it and the networking, because a lot of us entrepreneurs are networking with other people. I've been networking for 5 years as I've had this nonprofit. So I want to encourage you, if you want to make a donation and buy an envelope for someone, just text me as well. You can text me at 626-664-9392. And you can let me know that you're going to send a designated donation for some patches for a family in need. I have elderly people who are on a fixed income, who are suffering with so much arthritis, so much, just fear of the future, sleepless nights, and this patch will help. So my prayer is that God sends me the people that I could share with, that could multiply and reach other people. But if you want to be one of those donors, there's room for you at the table too. So it's called the X39 patch, and you can learn more about it on my website at dys-sol.com. Thanks so much for listening. And I want to hear your stories about how the patch has helped you and how it's helped your child with executive functioning. Thanks, and bye-bye now. God bless you.